How long have you been here?
I don't know.
And you've never seen one.
No one sees one and survives.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you're watching this. My name is Brandon Aries, and welcome to the Sanctuary. I just need at least one video to just take off this mask. I gotta speak my mind. I try to, because this is something. So, all that being said and finally put to the side, let's talk movie. And this sad week, The Watchers. What did I sign you up for, huh? Directed by M. Night Shyamalan's daughter, Ishana. What? Takes place in Ireland, in case you care. But basically, Dakota Fanning's character takes this bird to someone who's interested, goes through these woods, her car breaks down, and then there's this random lady in the woods that's like, basically the Terminator, come with me if you want to live. And then she's trapped. And then she's being watched. You ever feel like somebody's watching you? Movie's called The Watchers, but don't get that mixed up with the song The Watcher by Dr. Dre. The way they set it up, I was down. I was like, okay, it's kind of eerie, kind of weird. Trailer had me a little like goosebumpy, so let's go. That's it. You get to roam around free during the day. You can't go outside at night, and when nightfall first hits, you gotta stand up and take your place and look at the mirror. And then you can't go into these little burrows that just have secret loot. I don't know, I guess it builds a level of order. Order of being watched and full of unknown chaos. TM, everyone has a fear of the unknown. So when you look out into the woods and you can't really make out what you're seeing, there's endless possibilities as to what it could be. What do we hope for? The worst thing. The fear is there, the suspense, the drama, the thrill of what's out there. What could go wrong? All of the craziness and the suspense and what's going on, I wanted to see more from the people that she was trapped with. It feels like the bird had more of a role than the people that were trapped. Like they give you this vibe that they never even tried to escape. They're like, oh, well, I'm being watched now, until Mina comes in to rescue them, to liberate them from this watched hell. I mean, don't put me in the writer's booth. Without doing my homework, I figured that this felt like a book. Sure enough, there's the theater in me that feels like this would be a little better suited for a stage and not a camera with more screen opportunities. Like you have 4 people trapped in this room with a window and just walls, and you got to work together to get out of that. That's teamwork. Am I right, kiddo? Damn it. So the hype is built, right? You're like waiting to see, what is it? What's watching them? Then you find it out. Then you're lost. See ya. Just feels like they were trying to carry the weight of that hype into this big payoff that just flew away. Then it just felt like they were trying to add stuff to kind of like be like, all right, it's gonna end and it's gonna be really good, but it really wasn't. Then you get to what feels like the ending, but yet the start of another movie? So it's like they took 2 movies and turned it into one, kind of like 2 Black Mirror episodes or American Horror Story episodes and just made it one. This movie is like, meh. I don't know. Good thing is it's an hour and a half, so it's like, okay. But the ending kind of had me like Jordan Peele's Us, where I was like, could have done without that. So we're just gonna turn off. We're gonna go, okay? And with that said, I'm giving The Watchers a 1.5 out of 5. Don't believe me? Watch me. I'm torn because the trailer looked great, and the beginning of the movie really had me going. But then you just dropped off and lost me at the bus stop. I would most likely have more fun watching Inside Out 2 than this movie. Oh my gosh. Hollywood, what are you doing with these horror thriller-like movies this year? I wasn't expecting this movie to turn into a freaking fairy tale. Like with movies like Blood and Honey, what's next? Shrek? Stop listening, Hollywood. Just forget I said that. In case this movie loving lover boy doesn't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace.